Welcome back to Pulse with Robin. Happy Wednesday. Today we are doing a full body Pilates Sculpt and Flow. I'm going to be using a light set of hand weights, but as always, the props in Pilates are completely optional. We will start in a child's pose for our warm-up. Sit your hips back to your heels, reach your arms forward. Active child's pose here, so your hands are reaching forward, elbows are peeled up off the mat, palms are pressing down. Settling into that Pilates breath, deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Coming up into a 4-point kneel, hands under shoulders, knees under hips, press the mat away, let your shoulder blades separate. Inhale, neutral spine, exhale, round your spine and look under. Inhale, one vertebrae at a time, arch and look up. Drop belly button to spine, round and look under, exhale. Inhale, arch and look up. One more exhale, round and look under. Inhale, articulate that spine, arch and look up. Come back to that neutral spine, tuck your toes, hover the knees just off the mat. Core activation, pelvic floor turns on, deep breath in. Exhale, downward dog. Press those hips high and back, pedaling out those legs. Bending one knee and then the other. Gently lift that right leg up and out. Step that right foot forward, left knee comes down, left hand plants on the mat. Extend that right arm up, twisting to the right. Right hand comes back down to the mat. Find a nice, strong, flat back plank. Deep breath in. Exhale, downward dog. Gently lift that left leg up and back. Step that left foot forward. Right knee drops. Right hand plants on the mat. Extend that left arm up. Twist and open to the left. Gently come back through center. This is where we're going to start today. Right knee's down on the mat. Left foot is forward. If you want to use those weights, they're just resting gently on your shoulders. Good. We're going to find length through the spine. Inhale, hinge over that front leg. Exhale, press up through your left heel. Hinge back up through center. Leaning forward. Exhale through center. Belly button is pulling in and up. Core is active. Pressing through that left heel, activating that left glute to come back through center. Tucking the right toes. You have the option to stay here or hover that right knee just off the mat. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, hinge back up through center. Think of finding length through that torso, leaning the crown of your head forward. Pressing through that heel to come through to center. We're going to hold that hinge in 3. Right knee is hovering. 2. Last one, hinge forward. and hold. Extend the legs, extend the weights forward, bend the arms, bend your legs, back through center, hinge forward, hold, legs extend, arms extend. Everything bends, back through center. Good, last one here. Leaning forward and hold, just extend and bend. Exhale, inhale. Adding on at the top in 3, 2, extend and hold, bend the arms, tap the right toes in, extend the arms, tap the left toes back, bend the elbows, bend the legs, extend, tap, extend, bend, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. The torso is staying leaned forward over that front leg, keeping a slight bend through the left knee. Last one. Let's stay up, just tap and lift, bend, extend. One more change here. Inhale, exhale for 3. Meet me low in 2. Last one, find that deep lunge, reach those arms forward, tiny little pulses down and down. Can you hinge over that front leg 1 extra inch? Right knee comes all the way down in 3, 2, and 1. Drop the knee, drop the weights, send that left leg back, come down onto your right forearm, left hand. Open that left leg out on a diagonal. The inner side of your left foot is facing your mat. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. Lower and lift. Flexing those toes back towards your face. Leg is active. That left glute is already burning. Let that hip really open up. Good. Adding on at the top, lift and hold. Sweep that left leg forward. Sweep it back. Tap and lift. That sweep doesn't have to be big. I want you to focus on that pelvic stability here. The only thing moving is that left leg. Tuck those right toes for extra stability. Next time you lift, hold, just sweep forward and back. Good. Option to point the toes to sweep forward, flex to sweep back. Last 3, 2, sweep it back and hold, flex those toes, tiny pulses up and up. Tiny, slow pulses for 3, 2, and 1. Bring that leg back in line with your body, coming up onto both hands. We're going to take this into a Pilates push-up. Let the left leg lift, bend the elbows, lower the chest, extend and press up. Left toes tap down. Good. Few changes here. We'll add on at the top in 3, 2, and 1. Lower that left foot. Right knee hovers. Twist right knee to left elbow. Back through center. Right knee comes down. 1 push up. Hover. Knee to elbow. Twist through center. Tap down. 1 push up. Good, last push-up. Tap knee to elbow, extend the right foot back. Twist, extend, twist, extend. Meet me in that plank. Good, open up to the left side. Reach up, look up, back to that plank. Right knee, left elbow, twist. Center, side plank, return. Knee drive, plank, side plank. Last 3. Two. Last 1. Hold in that side plank. Reach that left arm up. Pulse those hips up and up for 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax down. Find a quick child's pose. Good, we're gonna come into that other side. I'm just gonna turn so that I'm still facing the camera. We're gonna come back to those glutes to begin. Left forearm is down, right leg is extended long. Left knee is bent on that mat. Flex the toes. The inside of that right foot is facing the mat. Exhale, lift. Inhale, tap. Lift. And lower. Adding on at the top in 3, 2, lift and hold, sweep it forward, sweep it back, and tap, lift, tiny sweep, back, and tap. It's a small movement, everything else is staying nice and stable. Good, last 1. Hold it lifted, just sweep forward and back. Option to point the toes, sweep forward, flex the toes, sweep back. Let that hip open up. Last 3, 2, sweep it back and hold, flex those toes, tiny pulses up and up, slow, tiny pulses for 3, 2, and 1. Coming up onto both hands, right leg is extended long. Bend the elbows, lower the chest, right leg floats up. Extend, lightly tap those right toes down. 1 push up. Extend. We'll add on in 3, 2, last 1, right toes come down, twist that left knee to right elbow, back through center, right knee lowers, bend the elbows, 1 push up, knee to elbow, center, 1 push up, last 3, taking out the push up, and 2. Last 1, just bend knee to elbow, tap the left toes back, twist, center, twist, and center. Add on in 3, 2, and 1. Step the left foot back, open up to the right, reach up, look up, find that plank. Knee to elbow, step it back, side plank, slow it down. Last 3. Hold that side plank. In 2. Last 1. Holding in that side plank. Reach up, look up, tiny pulses up and up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to that plank. Find a nice downward dog. Pausing here for a moment. Reach that right leg up. Step that right foot forward. Left knee comes down. Grab those weights if you're using them. Those weights are gonna rest on your shoulders. Find length through that torso, hinging forward. Exhale, press up through the right heel. Lean. Back through center. Finding length through that torso. Reach the crown of your head forward. Spine stays neutral. Option to stay here or tuck those left toes. Hover that left knee up off your mat. Lean forward. Back through center. Inhale. Exhale. Adding on in 3, 2, lean forward and hold. Extend the legs, extend the arms, bend the legs, press up through center, hinge, extend, bend, back through center. Core is strong, belly button to spine. Good. Last one. Hold in that forward lean. Just extend and bend. Leaning over that front leg. Extend the arms, extend the legs. Bend the elbows, bend the legs. Hovering that left knee off the mat with each rep. Adding on at the top. Step the left foot in, bend the elbows. Extend the arms, left toes tap back, deep lunge, extend, tap, tap back, and bend. Good. Holding at the top, just tap those toes in and back. Bend the elbows, extend. Step it back in 3, 2, step it back and hold. Tiny little pulses. Nice deep lunge. Hinging forward, reach those arms forward. Last 3, 2, and 1. Left knee comes all the way down. Set those weights aside. Last little bit of work, and then we're gonna stretch. Feet are flat, knees bent. Reach those arms forward. Shoulders roll down and back. Find a nice C curve through your spine. Roll back halfway. Pause. Exhale. Restack ribs over hips. C curve. Roll back halfway. Pause. Restack. Think of pulling that belly button in and up. Ribs draw together and down on that exhale. Last 3, 2. Last one, hold in that halfway roll back. Bring your forearms down onto the mat. Legs lift up to tabletop. Tap the right toes. Exhale, lift. Tap the left toes. lift. Pressing that mat away, not sinking into those shoulders. Collarbone is wide. Those knees are staying at a 90-degree bend, hinging at the hips. Good. Last one on the right. Last one on the left. Double legs. Tap both. And lift. Pull that belly button in. So strong. Exhale. Inhale. Hold it lifted in 3, 2. Last one, lift and hold. Extend the right leg long and low. And bend. Left leg. Bend. Almost there. Last one on the right. Last one on the left. Extend both legs long. And bend. Good. Press that mat away. Last 3, 2. Extend and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax all the way down. Let's stretch. Hugging those knees in, gently rocking from side to side. Continuing with that breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Keep hugging the left knee in, extend your right leg long. Grab behind your left leg, extend that foot up towards the ceiling. Start to draw tiny little ankle circles. Switch direction.